Uh, it's a lot more difficult reading some of these things, but what are you supposed to do with a let's play of a visual novel? You enter Rarity's boutique, and a little bell chimes to signal your arrival. At first, you see rows of beautifully tailored dresses, neatly stacked together, but it doesn't take long for an elegant unicorn to appear from the back room. Oh! I think most of these are... Yes, they are from the gala. Welcome to my boutique. I'm Rarity. Hi, Rarity. I'm Whispers. It's nice to meet you, Whispers. How may I help you? Might as well actually mention the dresses. They do actually look nice. Well, it's just observing your wonderful dresses. They're beautiful. That's delightful of you to say so. The golden silk. Well, dresses are my most personal favorite. Touch one. You reach out and touch the dress, and Rarity makes it. A tinted noise, clearly appreciating the attention that you're lavishing upon our work, as any good creative person does. Really is amazing. It's hard to believe that you do these all by yourself. What are you trying to say? It's just that hundreds of dresses here. I must work incredibly hard. Dodged a bullet there, Whispers. That is true. I work hard. Sometimes too hard, but the look I see on a client's face is more than enough to make up for any stress that might result from overworking. I'm gonna say your clients are lucky. They would be very lucky to get a dress from you. You know, at times it can be quite stressful fulfilling so many orders. But that does not deter me for a second. Positive thinking, yes? Oh god, I'm going posh! It is endearing that you have such a positive outlook. Thank you for being such a Gentlecolt towards me. Oh, so I am male?
Remember cock?
No problem. Lady, being a Gentlecolt comes naturally in your company. Well, I say, that's one of the most... one of class. I must unfortunately cut our conversation short. There's work to be done and dresses to be made. You nod to Rarity, grinning as she returns to her subject. I didn't mean to flirt with her. I was being polite. Knowing that your compliments worked. You bow like a noble, causing her to stifle a giggle, then take your leave. I didn't mention anything about Twilight at this point. Walking through Ponyville and reading your list, you decide to go and find the Pegasus pony in charge of the music for the festival. The list says she lives outside Ponyville and in an old cottage that made to look like a tree. You approach what you assume is a cottage. It is the only house outside Ponyville that you can see, and decide that this must be the place. Continuing to walk, you examine your list again and to double check, although the Pegasus lives here in charge of music and parade, you can't see any musical instruments or any other ponies for that matter. However, you hear a lovely voice from behind the cottage and decide to go investigate. As you walk behind the house, you see an orchestra of woodland creatures and birds. Being led by a yellow Pegasus, you decide this must be the pony you're looking for. Okay now, it's your turn, remember? Ah! Oh, flippin' neck. What an amazing voice, and it's not my voice, I'm not... Oh, is that my voice? No. Good. As bad as you need to talk to her, the pony seems rather busy. You know, might as well just wait patiently. After all the stress of losing your memory, you could use a rest. Besides, there's no harm in listening to her work. And 1, and 2. Although the animals are clearly not as gifted as Fluttershy, you have to admit this is the best song you've ever heard. Of course, it's the only song you remember, but still pleasing to the ears. As the song finishes, you can't help but clap your hooves together. What you didn't expect, however, was for all the animals to scatter, with the exception of Fluttershy, who seems to be having a panic attack. You startled her far more than you planned to. You smiled nervously. You only wanted to talk with her. You didn't mean to scare the birds away. Whoops! Didn't mean to interrupt anything. She begins to shake a little before looking at the ground and seems to have no interest in talking. Maybe it's best to just start with introductions. Well, my name's Whispers. Ironically, Whispers, and he just scares the crap out of Fluttershy. Oh god. Are you Fluttershy? She mumbles something that you can't understand and looks away. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. What was that? Yes, I'm Fluttershy. Alright. I can't really talk to you. I can't hear you. Speak up a little. Looks down a little, gives you a look of fear, a slight rise in your voice must have scared her.
What, are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just apologize. Besides, you might have been a bit rough on the poor pony, and you had only just met her. It's just a bit nervous. I'm sorry, I've just been having a bad day. I'm not normally like this. Of course, you don't really know that. I didn't mean to yell. It's alright, I have to go. I need to go find the animals. It was nice meeting you, Whispers. Fluttershy gives you a small wave before walking away to find your animal friends. You suddenly feel as though you've gotten off on the wrong hoof. Maybe she'll be easier to talk to next time you see her. You give Fluttershy one last look before turning around and beginning to make your way back to Ponyville. Ugh. God. 47 minutes into this and I'm already exhausted. First outing and I'm going in for a long run. It took you all day. But you finally managed to meet all the ponies Twilight asked you to find. Every pony has been so kind to me, especially those 6 mares. I wonder what's going on. What's it going to be like living here? The more to consider living here? You gaze at the full moon above you. It's really bright tonight, and the aura just feels hypnotic. Okay, what's here? You suddenly bump into some pony and lose your balance. After you recover, you look up and see who it is. Oh, Princess of the Night. Who is she? Or better question, what is she? I've never seen a pony like her before. Winged Unicorn. Citizen of Ponyville, does thou know where to direct thy eyes when walking? Thou hast interrupted our moment of silence by bumping into us. How does thee intend to amend this?
You serious?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you, honest. Thy apology has been accepted. Pray tell, what is thou doing out at such an hour than when fine fellows all inside? I was looking at the moon. Thou was looking at the moon? Pray tell, sir, what dost thou think of the moon? It's nice. I like it a lot. I see. It just so happens that we too were looking at the moon. Strange how coincidence come by, isn't it? Might we know thy name? Oh, I'm Whispers. I just got here. Ah, 'tis the one Twilight Sparkle spoke of earlier. She said that thou hast lost thy memories. Dost thou remember anything at all? I remember walking up in waking up in the forest, and then seeing some pony. But then after that, it's all blurry. We see thou hast a sympathy for thy trouble. Still, thou hast come to an interesting experience since waking up. Between waking up in the middle of nowhere, having no clue who I am, then meeting Spike, Twilight, and the others, I can say so. So, what are you doing in the dark? It's getting late. We are making sure the moon is in its proper place, and that the stars were in their right constellations. After all, should we sway from our duty, then the night we create shall be forever dark, no light to guide the creatures in this darkness. What are you talking about? Oh, that's right. Thou hast lost thy memories, so thou would not know about us. We are the summoner of the moon, the stars beckon at our will. Well, as we spread our wisdom throughout the land, we are harmony and justice, your princess of the night. Princess Luna of Equestria. Princess Luna of Equestria, ladies and gentlemen. Cue applause here. Despite the deafening shouting, your eyes widen as you realize what you're standing in front of, one of the two rulers of Equestria. As Luna descends, you quickly bow. Your Majesty, forgive me, I did not know. Rise, Whispers, 'tis not thy fault for thy misfortune. All is forgiven. You stand up and face the Moon Princess, who just stares at you. The two of you continue to stare awkwardly at each other for a while until you decide to speak. Well, this is awkward, Miss Luna. So, why are you here? All on your own? I desire a break from my duties. It has been getting more and more busy with the celebration only a week away. Normally I'm used to others doing the work instead of me. It's a new experience for me to be working with so many opponents. When the time came to finally rest, I was most overjoyed. The crowds are not my specialty. You like being alone? Not really, I just find it nice to take a moment to clear my thoughts. That's more. I guess I can understand that. It must be hard having to bring the night all in at the same time. Au contraire. You're almost an amnesiatic subject. Crafting the night is my most favorite of duties. It's always refreshing to perform. We have missed it much ever since. Since what? Nothing, 'tis no matter. I ask that thou forget what I said. With this, I actually don't really want to be in the bad graces with Miss Princess Luna. But nevertheless... Come on, please? Please, I do not wish to talk about it, but we do not wish to discuss it. You're nearly blown off your fuse by the power of my voice. Okay, sorry, I didn't upset you. Please, just forget about it. What did you do? It must be something serious. I'll find out later. Wait a minute, what time is it? Twilight's expecting me soon. I better hurry. Your Majesty, it's nice talking to you, but I'm afraid I have to go now. Twilight is expecting me. Ah, yes, I understand. It was nice speaking with thee. I would enjoy it much if we should ever get another chance to speak. Ugh. As would I, Princess. Please, call me Luna. You nod and say goodbye as you head back to Twilight's house. When did I learn where Twilight's house was?